Good morning. Welcome. Today was so much cold out there. You all brave yourself to come to Dao House. Where can there be better place to go on Sunday? Anyway, thank you for tuning online. And this morning I want to share with thought, because this is early year 2019. Most of you were wondering about the Daoism. So this morning I'm going to share a thought. Why do we cultivate Dao? Why do we? Why I am a priest? Right? Why you are all a Taoist person? Why do we cultivate in Dao? What do we get from the Dao, cultivating the Dao? Right? So it's important. So my title will be Cultivating the Dao, give you a way of control life and changing your luck. That's my title. How's that? Control your own life. Change your luck. Okay, so the people who cultivate in the Tao, the point number one today, the people cultivating the Tao, first, they are able to change and resolve the issue to do with body and spirit. So, in Daoism cultivation, we are so much focused on to self-cultivation. We always believe owning a very healthy body, you're capable of enlightenment, capable of understanding. Just like going to the moon without a super quality of spaceship and a super astronaut together, you can go to the moon. We can sit here illustrating thinking that we can fly to the moon. But you can't go today without spaceship. Right? So in Daoism, it's very practical art. We believe our physical body is a spaceship. It's our mind and our spirit is like a super astronaut. These two cannot go one without another. So therefore, Daoism to focus on resolving the issue to do with body and spirit. So in the very important scripture we call the pure stillness scripture, in Chinese name called Qing Jing Jing, the book, the scripture of pure stillness. Pure stillness, first thing it talk about, to people who want to cultivate in Tao, first thing they really resolved is their mind, emotions, ambitions, ego. They need to learn to be a qualified person able to facing challenge with material. In the material world, that you're able to facing challenge and maintain stillness and a pure quality of stillness. Okay? So they're able to deal with the challenge with monies and fames and powers, everything that in to do with our material life, able to understand and maintain quality of stillness and peace, tranquil. Okay? And that quality to do, it make you a man with able to have a good quality of stillness and facing challenge without rush things into it, able to peacefully understand the issue, able to be in stillness, finding solution and resolution and deal with the challenge. That's peace. It's very important for Taoist people. And Taoist people say they're cultivating the spirit and body health to resound is two things. One, health is essential level, essential mind. Essential mind need to be cultivated in a higher quality, which is mean that somebody able to deal with the desire, we're able to deal with the egos, emotions, ambitions. Okay, they able to reduce the greed, able to reduce the greed, able to reduce the intensities of emotion, so they're able to understand life in a better quality, so to speak, so they don't have to, go off the, go off the detour into the deep end and, lost the direction and be confused. So that's essential mind. Second level, they call it the cultivating on the eternal life. Eternal life mean what? The health level. The health level mean what? They have to have a good health. If you go visit the Chinese, the Taoist community, you will be very hardly to find any Taoist people with a beer stomach. Okay, no one with a big tummy, no one with 300 pounds, no one with disease. Got it? They're all quite fit, like a little bit more skinny, fit, and able to what? Walk on the feet, climb in the mountain, because our temple is all in the mountain. We're not on the today's all the big city in the crossroad. Okay, we're not in the prime commercial spot, right? We are in the remote area, sometimes around the cliff, sometimes the high mountain. So those priests are very healthy, it's very self-dependable, sustainable, making their own foods, living very simple life, but very healthy. And they every morning to practice Daoism, Qigong, Tai Chi, Kung Fu, meditation, go in the field to pick the herb, make the herb. So they're very healthy. Because we believe an unhealthy person is unqualified for cultivating the high level of spirituality. Because you can understand, an unhealthy astronaut, it's very hard to control super shuttle. It's on the way flying up. You know what I'm saying? You can't have a diabetic, cancers, and hypertension try to run a spaceship. It's impossible. Understand? Because you cannot make a right choice, right decisions, cannot have visions. So understands all the relationship. So between the astronaut and machine, you gotta have very high quality intelligence and wisdom to be able to fly the spaceship. So for 5,000 years in our Daoism, we always believe you need to be healthy. That's it. So cultivating the Dao, this is what? To practicing Kung Fu, Tai Chi, meditation, eating vegans, and chanting, going to ceremonial arts, go hiking, all this kind of thing. It's their everyday activity. So you can see cultivating Dao have a very good benefit. Number one, healthy what? The physical body, and healthy what? Mind. Because they can stay in a very simplicity life without getting jealous with the Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Simple life. Their mind is very simple, does not have a huge desire. The mind is very still. They cultivating, they studies, they chanting, they meditation. So life is wonderful. Cultivating Dao benefit number one, healthy mind, healthy body. Am I get point clear to you? Okay. Number two, the people who cultivate Dao, they call it what? They want to acquire the Dao in this lifetime. So cultivating Dao is a way to resolve the issue, problem, challenge of today's life, today's world. Okay, so let me explain to you this. Okay, cultivating the Dao. Daoism, it is a religion in the very beginning. Of 5,000 years ago, in the very beginning, it's a philosophy. And then later on, about 1,500 years ago, become a religion. So today, Taoism is a religion. When everybody talk about religion, you couldn't help to think. People put all kind of label on religion. Say religion is spiritual. Spiritual. It's beyond reality, right? Beyond reality. It's like very elite people. They live in the temple, monastery. They don't touch the dust. They don't get their feet wet and get dirty, right? It's more like very spiritual, right? But in my opinion, for over 40 some years, my own experience of cultivating life, I think Taoism is a religion. However, more important is a living philosophy. More a living philosophy today than the philosophy and religion itself. Because everyone is Taoist. Just like everyone live in the air and nobody appreciate the air because you don't know the air is there. Right? We are Taoists, but nobody understands you are Taoist because Taoist is about resolving today's issue. Today's issue. What is today's issue about? Today's issue is deal with what's in front of me. Right? What's in front of me is reality. And we're going to escape reality and thinking, well, God can take care of the problem. If you have any problem, just go pray God. Okay? Me and my wife having a marriage issue already. Let's go consult somebody who never married. Right? Go to prayer. Let's just go facing the star and pray. Or go pray to the tree and the tree will answer me a miracle solution. Understand that? So, Taoism is not about run away for challenge or problem or issue rise on our material life. We find a way to deal with it today. So, cultivating Taoism is about give you a solution to live a perfect reality life. Perfect reality life. What does it mean, perfect reality time? And we know life is all have a challenge. It's about yin and yang. We have good things happen, wonderful. We also have bad thing happens yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We do. Nobody will know tomorrow what life looks like. Right? So we all, sometimes we feel rich, sometimes we feel very poor. Right? Sometimes we feel very super healthy, sometimes we feel lousy. So, it doesn't really only God can give you a solution and answer why you feel this way. Not really, my friend. Meditations and prayers sometimes can give you a peace of mind. But doesn't really give you a solution. Cultivating the Tao and telling you, don't be illusional. Okay? And look at the situation. Face the reality. Accept the reality. And then find a way how to mitigate it, issue, change it, or improve situation, right? When the situation arises, it's not about bury my head on the sand, right? Or escape run as far as I can, or go just pray to the duck and ask duck, quack, quack, quack. If you have any questions, then answer for me, right? You don't do that. You look at situation, face it, and find, what do I have? Solution. Okay? What do I do to improve and change the issue? So Taoism teaching you not to run from problem, not identify it as a problem. I identified it as a challenge. And then it challenged my internally to think in my intelligence, in best of resource around me, what can I do to improve situation, change the situation, or mitigate the situation to find the best perfect way in my ability that is acceptable, that I'm happy about it, to facing challenge and change it. So Taoism is about what? Resolving the problem at this moment and not run away. So many people put their life into what? Next life. Next life. Taoism is not about karma or reincarnation. It's not about put my hope in my next life. This life I'm so poor. Not Bill Gates. I wish next Next life, I'll be more rich than Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? Next life, I don't have a better marriage, and then I hope next life I have better marriage, right? Some parents say, my fantasy was become a, American president, but I could, so I wish my son's going to be president. So I put all the pressure on my sons and my daughter to do that thing. You see? And Daoism say, you don't even face your problem today yourself. What? You know what I mean? How can you do it taking to the next life to finish? This is not meaning, no fun either, right? Daoism is about having fun in this moment. Even, if something does happen, you know what I'm saying? Even thing does happen, you still have fun with it facing the problem. Got it? It's about experience of the journey. We don't pay attention to result, or we demand result the way that we wish for, we hope for, we must have. It's not about, it's about the experience of every step on the journey. I have fun with it. Sometimes I lose, I got betrayed, I lost $100,000. Yeah, I have fun. I learned about you already. You know what I'm saying? It's not about this is the end of the world. It's about having fun in every step that I experience a joy. Experience joy. We turn the challenge, unhappy, painful thing into a very wise discovery. We discover the wisdom. We discover that kind of enlightenment through our journey of challenge. We don't run. Okay? We don't blame. That something happened is because of karma. I must did something wrong last life. Do you understand it? It's not about I must did something. No. Face it. Don't run. Don't find excuse. Don't point finger. We deal with it today. So don't you see cultivating Dao give you ability, at least spiritually, mentally, give you a power that you empower yourself right now. You don't run away from problem. Right? You say, let's face it. Right? Let's face it. Okay? If I fall from the sky, I still say I enjoy how to fly. You got it? You have a greatest attitude in this life journey not to escape the present life, but facing the present life, having fun and joy in this life. So this is about benefit number 2. Cultivating Dao, having fun. Deal with it. Resolve the issue in this moment, in this life. Don't pass the next life or bring last life. Okay? It's about this life. So Taoism is about what? Present. Not future, not the past. Not to escape, but face it with greatest attitude to find the greatest fun in it. Okay? So number 3, benefit from cultivating the Dao. We say what? People who cultivate the Dao is about changing the state of mind of internally, not try to force change external state of situation. We changing internal rather than external. So this is another very cool thing to look at it. And we know the world outside is beautiful, but it's also wonderfully challenged as well. Sometimes it's very critical and cold also. Right? We wish the world is beautiful and warm, full of passion, don't we all? Right? But today the world outside, it is very what? Cold, dangerous, unvirtuous, full of challenge, right? Full of disease. It's a lot of things that is beyond my wish and beyond my control. Correct? So all our life, in the whole life grown up, we hope that we gain power, we gain the way, gain the ability to control life. But life, it just does not go the way you wish. Just like you slide down the snow from the high hill down the hill, do you think you can go straight? You wish, right? It's sometimes spinning you around, sometimes twist you, sometimes go opposite. It's like just like that. You always in the smooth sail, but does not happen all the time. And most of the time doesn't happen. It happen to be going through sometimes exactly opposite we wish for. So life is not about in our control. Okay? Taoism is about cultivating a stillness as a weapon to deal with full challenge world. The world full challenge, we're cultivating stillness. For example, Taoists say, you can meditate in the most noisiest what? The market. How do we do that? It's about what? You changing the quality of stillness. And then all the noise you don't see, you don't feel it, you don't hear it no more. Right? Then you can change what? The outcome of everything. Why is that? Because the noisy world always forces us to be in. Why not we do exactly opposite? We invite the external to go inside, become a reflection of our internal stillness. Okay? When we cultivate the become peaceful, stillness, tranquil, then things in the front of us, it does not really make too much sense to me. Monkey might jump up and down. The wild monster might run the millions miles away. But when I still, it just look at just the world. This world is just like a piece of painting. Understand? Do not take your self-peace and quality of your joy into the noisy world, and that's called noise. The world force you engage the out. So when we have a peace, then we have ability to bring the noise world into my internal world, and the internal world become just a peace art. It become a peace art, become a stillness world. And then when this moment, and if you wear the red colors eyeglass, then the whole world become red. Right? And if you wear blue, then the world is blue. So now, who's in control? Do you get it? The world is constantly changing, in a fast pace. Okay? There can be material challenge to you, physical, emotional challenge, sometimes spiritual challenging you. Just like 10,000 bullets fly to you at once. How do you stay not dying? Right? The point is, many people find many ways, try to duck from the bullet, try to find a smart way to not to die, try to, mitigating that bullet, right? Try to see if I can be something magic and run away. There's nothing can be faster than a bullet. Okay, you can't run. You always get bullet, either on your ass, either on your back. Right? It always gets you. Okay, so challenge the world. Challenges like bullets and arrows. They come to you unexpected most of the time. Okay, so how do we do that? Many people look at, it's arrow. How can I block it? But in Taoism, exactly opposite. You go inside and say, that's an interesting bullet. What are bullet looking for? First you ask, what is the arrow and bullet looking for? They look for my life. They look for targets in me. So what is my target? My target in this moment is I'm afraid to die. Right? And my target is this moment, my ego thinking how to block the bullet. Am I right? So this is the target exactly bullets and arrow looking for. So why don't you look inside to mitigate your fear of dying or your ego or try to blocking the bullet? Why don't you die first? Do you understand philosophical speaking? In Daoism say, you kill yourself first before bullet kill yourself. Bullet has no more pressure to killing you. So what does that mean? Is what? You let your fear go. You let yourself go. You have no more what? Self. So when you look outside, everything is emptiness. Here's empty. I'm emptiness. How can you find my life? Understand? I'm the Tao. I'm the emptiness. I'm the void. How can you find the center of the void? Do you get it? Are you afraid? Are you trying in your life that you have so much in fear? Try to change in externally, rather than try to look at that. What is the statue of your internal mind and body? Right? When we realize we are in fear, we're in the ego, try to control life. If we're willing to detach and letting go of it, maybe we'll get to survive. Right? So that's number 3 benefit. Okay? Changing internal, then what? We can change externally. And this can be a lot of things. From psychological speaking, it's the same thing. I can't change the way you look at me. You can tell me I'm funny, I'm look ugly, I'm not look tall, handsome enough. It's okay, you're entitled to your opinion. You got it? But I'm not going to kneel down and begging you for approval that I'm looking good. That's all. You see what I mean? I change my internal status. Then I'm able to change external outcome. And this is what Daoism's way, number 3. Alright? So I know my time's running out, but I have number 4. Cultivating the Dao is about what? It is about control your life and change your luck in the end. In Daoism, we say, do nothing and leave nothing undone. Do nothing is a way, it's an application. Leave nothing undone is a purpose. You get it? They two coexist. You have that purpose, then you have a way. A way is for purpose. Purpose to find a way. Understand? So you do nothing is for leave nothing undone. We can do it. We can do everything. Everything in the world is relatively in conflict in the world. So you have to find the balance. How do you find the balance? Ultra balance is to understand the conflict between the two sides. Okay? So now how do we do that? We're going to learn how to come back to our inner status. Cultivating our peace. To learn not to engage things in a hurry. Not to engage things without ration. Okay? We find a way to do things, but slowly. Take our time. Do nothing first. By thinking, by creating, by meditating, by finding a very wise way, do nothing. Then I can come up, piece of cake, dance away. Right? Just like me, I had no computer skill and tried to clean my computer. And the more I do, the more mess I make. Right? So I don't know anything. Then I just called Paul. Hey, Paul, can you come to help my computer? He came down and say, oh, done. He knows the way. You see that? So for him, it's very peaceful. This is a piece of cake to click. For me, it's a half hour sweating. Almost throw the computers away. You see what I mean? So it's called do nothing and leave nothing. So if you try to force things happen, you're always in trouble. Right? Always trouble. So that's why I call do nothing to do everything. Okay? So in Daoism, how to take life in control. In Daoism, it's about develop, creating, changing, make life really in full productivity. Okay? So, in order to have good health, they inventing Tai Chi, stretching, right? They, in order to live without sickness, they inventing acupuncture and herbals to make it good, right? In order to live very harmony with nature, live very peaceful, they inventing feng shui for you, right? In order to changing the life planning from 1 year old to 99 years old, how they planning, and they inventing the I Ching. Got I Ching for you. Oh, this is what you gotta do. Oh, so in order to fight in the war, planning the war, they finding the war of the art of the world, right? The art of the world, yeah. So, so they never be bored by sitting in a cave. They're inventing so much technology today. Compass was being invented. Powder, gunpowder was inventing in the cultivation. You know what I'm saying? They inventing so much stuff. All the 99% of ancient invention invented by Taoists in China. Think about it. Am I bored? No! Sitting meditation make you much wiser, smarter, intelligent. Okay? So now they can create life, so to find how am I going to changing quality in my life. More fun. And how do I can bring out my creation to benefit the maximum in society, in community, in the world. You see that? So cultivating the Tao is about contribution. It's about changing. So they constantly find a way to control their life, longevity, quality of health. They control their mind. What is the most productive for the world, right? Changing the world, okay? Then they even think further. How can I get out of this reincarnation? Become immortal. Well, they discover the internal alchemy. You got it? So today, we are still in the way of meditation and finding the way to bring our human society, the life quality, change, follow the pace of computerism into further higher grand harmony state of society. And we are still looking at that. It is possible. It is definitely possible to happen. So, this four benefit, is it good enough for you to cultivating Tao? Yes. Right? It's a good thing. Taoism, you're not necessary to be the Taoist. You are Taoist. You live in the air. You just need to know there is the air there. Okay? You don't need to go to the Taoist temple and say, now I'm a Taoist. Not at all. It's about living philosophy, to live the way of the Tao, cultivating our health of mind, body, and spirit. Be a full productive human being for the society. So we've become very actively control our life and our luck of our future. We're able changing everyday's life in a grand harmony state. So we become very joy, happy, healthy, productive life. And this is what Taoism is about. Okay? Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for tuning. Thank you.